Welcome to my latest video on my channel, Comic Book Pete. Hope everyone's doing well today. I was thinking a little bit about the industry, where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. Comic book collecting is an interesting hobby, as we have many people that are enthusiasts, we have many people that are casual readers of comic books. We constantly have new people coming into the hobby. As you may be aware, there are a lot of movies that are coming out now made by Marvel and DC, which could show some spark in the industry. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be doing a series of videos highlighting certain characters, giving some history about the character, maybe a little bit about the author or the origination of the character. For today, what I'm going to be doing is Spider-Man. The date was July 31st, 1962. The world was about to change. Amazing Fantasy number 15 featured Spider-Man on the cover. Spider-Man was created by Stan Lee. Among the list of other groups and heroes that Stan Lee created, he also created the Hulk, he created the Fantastic Four, and he helped co-create the X-Men. This man was amazing when you think about all of the things that he did. Oh, by the way, Amazing Fantasy number 15 is going for in the area of $2.7 million in a 9.6 condition. There are no recorded grading of 9.8 of that book. Imagine what that would sell for. We all know the story of Peter Parker, who was an orphan that was raised by his Aunt May and his Uncle Ben. Parker was on the weakly side and someone that was very intelligent, but someone that wasn't known to have much physical strength. So he was bit by a radioactive spider and gained the powers of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's superpowers include super strength, being able to shoot webs, spider sense that gives him a tingling if there's danger coming. Some pretty cool stuff. In time, Spider-Man became very popular. They came out with the series and comic books called The Amazing Spider-Man, and then they came out with Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man. An artist by the name of Todd McFarlane came along. His original issue that he had done for Marvel was, actually for Spider-Man, was Amazing Spider-Man number 298. Todd McFarlane at the time was still honing his craft and working on improving things. He is originally from Canada and had done some other work for companies like DC and had done some things with the Batman comic books. But Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man was really what launched his career. In 1990, Marvel and Todd McFarlane teamed up to come out with a new Spider-Man series, Spider-Man No1. Spider-Man No1 featured multiple different variations of covers. They had different colors to them. Some were bagged. At the time, it was a very speculative market, and there were some people that believed that Marvel was exploiting the public by having multiple different covers. The actual print run on Spider-Man No1 at the time was 2.5 million copies. Yes, you heard that right. 2.5 million. Now, at the time, one of the higher, in 1990, one of the higher amounts of any individual issue was in the area of around 1 million. Many comic books were 100,000, 200,000, 300, 400, 500,000. Those were considered high runs, so 2.5 million at the time was a high number. But the gamble paid off. Today, in 2023, I did a search on something called GoCollect. Now, GoCollect is similar to an online price guide. If you went to GoCollect.com, GoCollect.com, you'll see that that website has lists of comic books that are what the value of that comic book is in that condition, the previous sales of that particular book for the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year. They even have a CGC census, which will show how many books were graded in each of those conditions. And they actually also list some live listings on eBay, Heritage Auctions, those types of places that are also selling comic books. In looking at the GoCollect website, I pulled up here to show you that the silver edition of SpiderMan #1 is #2. In the last 30 days, it's actually #2 in sales out of any comic book on the market. The interesting thing is this alternate cover here is #7. Keep in mind, there were 2.5 million of this book made, and to this day, it is still a popular book. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. I know I did. I look forward to making more videos in the future so we could learn a little bit more about this hobby together, see the hobby grow, see where it goes from here. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel. I know it's still in the early stages yet, but I look forward to getting together with other people in the industry, building my rapport with you, and thank you for your time. This is Comic Book Pete, signing off.